The concept behind the Bureau, XCOM Declassified, is a really good one. We get to see this giant multi-government organization boiled down to its core. Unfortunately, the game built around that idea. It's slapdash and with a lot of pieces that don't really seem to work together. Your Agent Carter, he's a CIA agent who's been out of action for a while. He's just about as uncompelling a lead character that has ever been in a video game, but the world he's in is actually really interesting. It's 1962, and we get to watch an idyllic America be torn apart by its first alien invasion. The Bureau's setting is beautifully realized and lends a lot of much-needed character. So Carter hops across the country, putting out whatever fires he can, with a team of 2 backup agents that have different classes, like Sniper or Commando. Carter's pretty formidable on his own. He's got a list of powers, like the ability to lift enemies or heal his team, as well as a pretty big arsenal of weapons. But he's also got the ability to slow down time and issue orders to each of his teammates individually. So while one of your squaddies is crossing to flank the enemy, the other one can be setting up a turret. Think 1960s Mass Effect, and you basically got the gist. This is the part of the Bureau that works really, really well. It's awesome to slow down time on a huge group of aliens and drop a bunch of artillery on them while a hologram distracts them. It's the part that works best, and it's probably the only part you're going to enjoy. The place the Bureau trips up is anytime it tries to integrate XCOM-like elements into the game. Take permadeath, for example. Your agents die in the field and they're dead for good. Great, except there are frequent checkpoints, so if you don't like the way a battle shakes out, fine, just start again. That robs permadeath of any of the drama it could have had. You can recruit agents and send them out on these automatic missions that they always succeed in, by the way, and what you end up with is a full roster of fully leveled agents. You never get that terror from sending an untested agent out in the field because the situation demands it. It makes permadeath really hollow and honestly sort of pointless. Research, another XCOM hallmark, is similarly mishandled. Your superiors talk a lot about how we're going to take the alien technology and figure out a way to use it against them, and what that turns out to be is picking guns up off the ground and shooting them. That's really it. That's how you get guns in your arsenal. You have the entire XCOM base rendered for you. You have an armory, there's engineering, there's a laboratory, and it's all pointless. I know leveling weapons or research isn't essential in a tactical shooter, but it would have been a nice added layer to the central game, which by itself is a little threadbare. The XCOM base being basically a facade is actually a really good metaphor for the game itself. There's all kinds of possibilities for mystery and intrigue and tactics, but the only thing you're allowed to do is shoot aliens. That may be an amusing way to kill 10 hours, but it's certainly not a memorable one.